Welcome back, folks. We're going to do messages for this week. See what's going on. See what they gotta say. Hope everyone has been keeping healthy and warm. 'Tis January. I know here, especially today, it's like minus 31 with the wind chill. It's a tad bit chilly. Down below, card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pick a card that resonates, and if there is no card reaching out to you, then there's no message for you this week, which is perfectly a-okay. And if you need to pause to take a little bit more time, then do so. Okay, card 1. Guardians of the Land. For this week, it would be a wise decision just to assess your boundaries and make sure that you are still implementing those boundaries between you and others. Okay, that is a form of protecting yourself and protecting yourself mentally and emotionally. All right. Also making sure that you are protecting yourself in a spiritual sense as well, so you can do that in various ways. You can use prayer or affirmation. You can also use tools such as obsidian, black tourmaline, jet is another one. Fluorite is also really good. It's good for transmuting negativity and transforming that into more of a positive. Cleansing your space using cedar. You can use cedar to cleanse your space and cleanse yourself as well. Okay, so really work on protection and protecting yourself more so with those boundaries, and protecting yourself emotionally and mentally. Okay, I get the sense that you're feeling a little bit like people are draining you. Okay, so maybe take a step back, either from social media or even social networking, or even pull away from family and friends for a little bit just to recoup and just to kind of get yourself back to where you need to be. And it's okay to take that time that you need to take, okay? Because you, in essence, you are protecting yourself and you're recharging yourself, and that's okay to do, okay? That's okay to do. That's okay to do. That's a normal thing to do, all right? People do that, and even myself, I do that from time to time, where I just kind of disconnect and recharge and refuel, and that's a form of protection as well, okay? And most people don't think that is a form of protection, but it is a form of protection. It's not just a form of protection, but it's also a form of renewal and recharge, okay? So this is something that might be a good idea for you to do this week, all right? Things that might help you regain that energy back, and reassess your boundaries if you need to, and see if you need to re-implement them, or if you need to put up different boundaries for others, okay? Okay, we have the foggy bog, okay? Pardon me. There's a lot of uncertainty going on with what you're facing. I'm getting the sense with where you stand work-wise and financially, okay? And for some of you, it's relationship-wise to like certain connections with people. All right. Instead of rushing through and trying to overcome these obstacles as fast as you can, you're gonna have to just be patient. You need to stand still and just wait for that fog to lift, okay? Because what happens is, if we rush through this, what happens is that you can end up causing more chaos and more disruption than if you just wait it out. So be patient, all right? Things will be working its way out, all right? I'm getting a sense maybe a week and a half, all right? Definitely a week and a half is what they're showing me, like calendar-wise, week and a half, all right? So have some patience, all right? There will be a clearing. There will be a little bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, all right? Just be patient, have a breath, all right? And hold on tight, all right? In the meantime, while you're waiting it out, okay, you could be possibly looking at other things right now, looking at different aspects of the situation where you could be maybe resolving it in a different form, or even other aspects that are going on in your life that aren't as challenging as this one, that could be worked on at this current time. Basically, this situation that you're going through right now is one of those where you kind of have to just let universe take care of it for right now. All right, you don't have control on it right now, so you just have to have patience and wait for it. Number 3, we have the owl spirit coming through for you guys. New knowledges and new learnings are coming through, okay? Whether that's in the form of self-discovery, or whether that is collecting knowledge through text, so internet, books, sources through people, okay? These knowledges that you are gaining, okay, they're going to be helping you on your own spiritual path, right? I'm getting a collective of spiritual people on this one. So this is going to be helping you on your own journey. Make sure that when you do have those knowledges coming to you, that you assess them and you find what resonates for you. Okay, not everything that you read in one single book is going to be resonating for you, right? Like, there's some key elements to a book that you might go, oh, this is peachy keen, and there's other elements that are like, kind of off. You have to pick what is meant for you and what resonates for you, all right? It's the same for when you gain spiritual advice from other spiritual advisors or spiritual content creators, all right? It's the same idea. And you can always use a form of meditation to, as well, to collect your information, right? Being able to I don't have the proper words to say, but hook up with your guides or hook up with your deities or whoever you work with, all right? And you can ask them questions about certain aspects of your workings or your craft or your journey, okay? And they might have the answers or at least point you in the direction that they think might be beneficial for you. Okay, number 4, Bluebill Fairy. Instead of focusing on the negative aspects in life, you're being called to be grateful for what you have. All right. Yes, things haven't been all peachy keen and rainbows for most of us. All right, but we need to be taking a pause and being grateful for what we have. Either a roof over our heads, foods in our bellies, the love of others in our abode, around us, in our circle of friends or family. All right, so being grateful for what we have, and being mindful that we have so much compared to maybe others that are around us. We can oftentimes even share a bit of what we have with others and be able to spread that kindness. So for you this week, it's very important to be mindful and be grateful for what you have. All right, so it's kind of a grounding thing for you. All right, especially if you've been focusing on, well, how come I don't have this? Well, how come I don't have that? Be grateful for what you do have. Okay. We have the Enchanted Fern Grotto for card 5. I'm getting the words hermit mode, safe space. So creating a safe space and a safe environment for yourself. Okay. This can also be a form of recharge again, where you step back a little bit and take some time to recharge yourself, all right, in this kind of quiet space, this safe space, all right? It's a chance, if you're able to get away, then get away, if you're able to. So taking like a little vacation to wherever, or even a staycation at home, all right? So if you're able to find that little space for yourself to kind of rest and relax a little bit, to like power yourself up, do so, all right? And this doesn't necessarily have to be in your home. This could be outdoors. It could be your favorite cafe, okay? It's whatever you consider to be a safe space. Okay, this is about where you feel like you can disconnect and escape and just be able to take a breath and recharge. Okay? And lastly, for card 6, we have the Eagle Spirit. Okay, learning that you are in charge of your own destiny. You are in charge of your thoughts, your actions, your behaviors. Okay, you are in charge of it all. You're in charge of the steps that you take in your journey, right? You are in charge of that. Okay? Everybody else's opinions, everybody else's thoughts on what you should do, where you should be going, okay? That doesn't matter, okay? When you realize that and you do what you want to do and do it for you, that is your own freedom. That is real freedom, all right? Not worrying about what other people think, not worrying about what people want you to do, all right? This is about you. This is about your life. This is about what you want from it, okay? Really take some time to set those boundaries and make that empowerment within you and instill it. It's very important for you to break free from those that have been oppressing you and have been telling you what to do. All right? Because you need to realize that your journey is your own. Okay? No one can make those choices for you. All right? Not your partner, not your spouse, not your mom, not your dad. Okay? As long as you're like of age where you can be considered an adult, is what I'm saying. Okay? Not your friends. Okay? Yes, they can give you advice. All right? But how you go about your own life and what you do with it is your own way. And when you realize that you can do that on your own, yeah, sure, it might upset some people, but tough cookies. It's not their life, is it? It's yours. So really learn to take control of your own life and feel the empowerment from that. Set up your boundaries and start feeling the real freedom. Alright, so the energy for this overall week for the collective. Is friendship. It says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay. Friends come and go, but those that stay are true treasures. Pardon me. Now, the connections that do come into our lives, they are here to teach us various lessons in ourselves, in what we can accept, what we can't accept. All right. What kind of self-discoveries we can make, what our strengths are, what our weaknesses are. Okay. There's a lot of aspects to different friendships that can teach us, can help us grow as a person. So, pretty good energy for this week. A lot of learning for this week for you guys. And with that, I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead.